It's now talking about the Hopman Cup, where Roger Federer returned yesterday, and of course for him, you would say it was a spectacular one because he's returning. He had to outclass Dan Evans 6-3, 6-3. They were playing Switzerland against Great Britain. Both sides, both the doubles and of course the singles event, they totally dominated that. If you just take a look at this particular game, the way he started, the rousy welcome he had, standing ovation, even when he finished the match, it was more like, okay, this is more like a rehearsal for him. Because he didn't break a sweat, so to speak. He didn't have to go all out. He just had a very fantastic
straightforward win. Straightforward win.
No stress at all.
Exactly. 6-4, 6-3, 6-4. That's how it ended. And Roger Federer, it's always good to see. He's an absolute legend. Last season didn't pan out too well for him because of injuries. So it's good to see him back playing good tennis. Hopefully his body can hold up this year, and we all can enjoy the masterclass from Roger Federer, because he's a great player. You can't take that away from him. And we'll see how it pans out for him. The Australian Open is January the 16th. It's almost here. Roger Federer, for the first time in a long time, is going as a very low seed. He's ranked number 16 in the world now. I mean, when was the last time we heard that about Roger Federer? So it just makes his job a lot tougher because that means he's likely to meet, either Andy Murray or even Novak Djokovic, early in the competition, and that might just be goodbye. But you never can rule out a legend.
The Perth Arena, look at it, 13,500 fans having to stand up, tell him that, hey, you're welcome. So it shows that he's still the man that can also steal the show. And after that particular game, he says, look, I can still win as much as 4 Grand Slam. But he was actually joking because after receiving that vision from the crowd, he had to tell them something. He's actually really happy to be back. We'll listen to Roger Federer now.
It'd be nice to win another one. Of course, I'll even take 2 or 3 or 4, but we'll see. It's tough at the top, A lot of good guys are there right now, and a lot of young guys coming up too. So the gap's definitely not very big, but I'll give it a chance, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, Roger Federer teamed up later with Belinda Bencic, and followed up with another victory, 4-1 win over Watson and Evans. So they round up a perfect day for Switzerland.
Easy win for Switzerland over Great Britain, and so we'll see how they do in the next game in that particular group. But for Roger Federer, it was interesting to see that he admitted that he was just joking around. So the question still remains, can he win one more Grand Slam? He's been stuck on 17 for a long time now.
Since 2012,
exactly.
That was the last one.
Exactly.
That's how many years now?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It will be very tough. He has his work cut out if he wants to win another Grand Slam.
That's the doubles we were talking about.
Oh yeah, that's the doubles we were talking about earlier. That was Roger Federer actually teamed up with Belinda Bencic, to win that particular game 7-5, 3-6, 6-2. So Switzerland
7-5, 3-6, 6-2 was a defeat to Heather Watson.
Oh yeah, exactly. So
it was a 4-0. Give them that 2-0 lead. Then before both of them team up, and that one ended 4-love
and 4-1.
Convincing one.
So
perfect day for the Swiss, you would say.
Yeah, perfect day for them. We'll see how they they do in the second match of the competition. That's it for Switzerland now, for the Hopman Cup for now.
But then, I'm wondering about, you talked about the fact that the last time he won a Grand Slam was like years ago, 2012, and he's coming into this one and having a nice start. That nice start is okay at 35, but then, can he actually win one? Maybe this Australian Open.
Yeah, that's why I already said something about it, Cecilia. The Australian Open will be very tough. It's a very low seed. Very low seed. Yeah, so it's not a lot to talk about it. Let's go on a quick break now. And
okay, I think we'll have a break. We'll be in 4 minutes. But then still talking about most of the issues we talked about earlier. When we're going through the rundown, we talked about the fact that John Michelobi is on his way to Valencia. Will that really happen? You guys can talk to us on Twitter and on Facebook. What do you think about John Michelobi? Should he go to Valencia? Should he go to Inter Milan? Because I hear there's also There's money there. Or should he go to France, Marseille? Because these are some of the clubs that we've had different, transfer rumors that he might just move to any of these ones. He's been linked to these clubs. And it's January. Of course, Mikel wouldn't want to stay longer at Chelsea because of what's happening right now. He's not playing. And if he's not playing, so he actually needs to move out. Where do you think it's going to end up, Tyler?
Yeah, well, I'm not his agent, so I can't say where it's going. But it is looking very likely that it is, his time with Chelsea is definitely coming to an end. If it doesn't come to an end this January, it's going to come to an end in the summer because that's when his contract expires. And from all indications, they're not going to give him a new deal. So it's going to be time for Mikel to move on and go to another club. Where he ends up, I can't say for sure. Like I said, it's been linked with all. From what we're hearing, it looks like it's going to be a lot. It's going to depend a lot on the wage demands. If he wants to go to Valencia, I don't think they have the money to pay him as much as they pay him at Chelsea. So if he wants to really make that kind of money, then he's going to have to go to China because I don't think Olympique Marseille they are rich enough to do those kind of payments as well. So Inter Milan, massive Italian side. I don't know if they can afford to pay Mikel the kind of money he wants as well. So it looks like if it's all about the money, then it has to be about China. But if it's all about still playing at the top level, as a Super Eagles captain, still leading by example, then it has to be, perhaps Spain or even Italy, or even I'll take France over China any day. I mean, at this point in his career, I'll take France over China. What am I talking about?
Maybe the China issue started because, when Oscar went to China, I mean, he tweeted the picture of him and also Oscar together on his Twitter handle saying, good luck in China. It's been a pleasure, my friend. So, I mean, when you have that's just a normal one.
Yeah,
I mean, people might just read many things. Oscar is going to, Oscar wasn't playing. Oscar started about in 9 starts. I mean, 4 was from the bench. And he has not even played any.
Yeah, it doesn't even feature in the match day squad.
So it tells you that. So
he's got a decision to make.
And he's got to make the move sooner than later.
Yeah, he has to make it. Yeah, if he doesn't make it in this summer, it's going to be, this January will be in the summer because, like I said.
Summer?
I mean, we can it's long.
We can afford to wait till that time.
Exactly.
We just can't afford to wait. We're going to break now. We'll come back. We'll be going to the news studio for the news headlines. Stay with us.